Hello girls of the Fit Body Inner Circle. We're just actually talking at the moment about having a support network behind you and how many people don't have the friends and family like on the backs and supporting them. So like people go at the 28-day transformation program or whatever, the 12-week program in like an alone mentality that no one's there to support them. So like you're coming in and you've got like Nathan and Wayne here supporting you and motivating you, and then you go home and you haven't got your husband on your side. Did you say that's correct?
Yeah. That's it, Sean, you bang on it. I see it too many times, girls. You say, oh, my husband gives me this, my husband that, my kids are eating this and eating that. Tell them that you're paying money, you're on this, you've got a goal, end-to-end target, you want to reach it. You've got to work as a team, girls, okay? You can't just be coming here and then going home and eat what you want, or because I'm training with Wayne or Nathan. You've got to put the work in outside the gym, girls. Nutrition is what's going to get you your results, okay?
Yeah.
You're coming in here training with me and me giving you advice is good, but there's 23 other hours in the day that you've got to apply that same mindset, Nathan.
Yeah. Do you want to add anything, Nathan?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Like, I'm going to say, if people don't know that you're really, really serious about this, like really, really serious, they, obviously they're not going to bat an eyelid, they might not know in the first place, or they might actually treat it like as a little bit of a joke when they're doing it. All the time we get girls in here who, the friends are always saying to them, oh, go on, just have a little bit more, or, you go home to like your husband, something like that, he's having biscuits, and you're like, no, I'm not having one, oh, go on, just have one, you've worked hard for it and all that. They don't take it seriously because they don't know what it's like to be in your shoes, but if you're trying to get from A to B, you got to tell everyone else, otherwise how can they support you?
Good point on that as well. The way you say, like the way like your friends like will say, oh, go on, just have it.
It's like peer pressure.
Don't be bored. Yeah. But what you find though is that when you actually get the results, like further down the line, that they'll be the first ones to say, how did you do it? Oh my God, how did you lose all that weight? And it's like, well, by not listening to you.
Basically.
But I mean, I had a client who lost 4 stone and or like 4.5 stone. Shoulders actually shaking trying to hold this. He lost 4.5 stone, and every single day everyone was going to him. Oh, just have these biscuits. He worked in an office. Just have the biscuits. Just have this. Just have that. Oh, don't be boring. Oh, why are you listening to that personal trainer? That sounds terrible. You shouldn't be doing that. So on and so forth. And luckily enough, he didn't actually listen to them. He kept going, lost all the weight. He went from having a beer belly to having abs. And then everyone was asking him, like, how did you do it? So you've just got to kind of keep going and don't give in and like to the peer pressure of your social circle. You've got to kind of set new standards for yourself.
And if anyone does walk over those standards, honestly, the biggest advice I can give on that is make a ridiculously big deal about it. Honestly, like, I know it sounds like stupid or whatever like that, but if people see that you're over the top about it every single time they try and offer you something, they will stop doing it.
Yeah, they'll soon get on board, won't they?
In what can you give an example? What you mean, like, as in, like, make a big deal?
If someone comes over to you in the office and they're like offering you some biscuits or something like that, and you give them the dirty look and they're like, go on, just have one. Look at them and say, listen, I will literally throw my cup of boiling hot kettle water all over your face and come down, and I will hunt down your family if you offer me one more biscuit one more time.
That's a little
seriously, bit excessive.
Bit excessive, yeah.
But honestly,
or you could do it like Kath, one of our Fit Body members, girls, printed out a sheet on top of the Bicky cupboard saying, do I really need to have this Bicky? Do I really need to, how long it'll take to burn this fat off? That's a really good motivation right there, okay girls? You do that 2 minutes simple, put it on your fridge, put it on your Bicky drawer. Every time you go to have that treat, it's making you think, okay?
Yeah,
awesome.
Good points. Anything else?
No, that's it.
No?
That's it.
The last thing I'd say is like, the sooner you can get doing this as well, the sooner you're going to be known as like the healthy person by your friends and your family and that as well. Like, I used to have a girl near who every single time she went out, like the biggest thing that was holding her weight loss back was drinking alcohol. And I was like, well, you can still drink when you're going out, just make sure you go for the lower calorie alternatives, a diet soda and spirits. And she was like, oh, but that's not what everyone's having. I was like, who cares? You know what I mean? Make a big deal about it every time, and then in the future, after you've declined their drinks like 3 or 4 times, when they go up to the bar and they're looking to get your drinks, they'll say, oh no, Jen only has the Diet Coke and vodka, don't get anything else. They'll just automatically do it.
It's just like creating a new routine almost, isn't it? So yeah, final point just to relate to that as well. My mum, her boyfriend, when he used to go out with all his mates, he was all getting pints. They were all on the pints, and as soon as he started going for the vodka Diet Cokes, all the mates would be like, "Oh, here he is! He's on the vodka Diet Cokes!" You know, all the male peer pressure.
Yeah.
But he stuck with it anyway, and now they all get him the vodka Diet Cokes, rather than him giving in to the peer pressure of his mates. You just got to kind of, well, you just got to kind of embrace what you're doing, really, haven't you?
Remember, you're here to make you happy, not to make everyone else happy.
That's it.
I mean, so put yourself first.
So that's there's a little tip of the day from 3 dudes that raise the bar. Yeah. So speak to you soon. Bye bye.
Ciao, girls.